Hello everyone, Shatteredfriend Gaming here, and I am bringing you pretty much what I've been promising, start for Total War, where we're going to play as a faction and get our butts kicked. I haven't decided which faction yet, but I have narrowed it down between the dwarves, which would be these two, Thorgrim Grudgebearer or Uthgrim Iron Fist, or the Greenskins, which are your orcs. So we got Grimgor Irehide and Azcag the Slaughterer, or I'm even thinking about doing some Dark Elves because I haven't played as them, but I'm not for sure yet. Well, let's go through and look at them. They get a Black Arc, which is a naval unit that can replenish, recruit, and bombard. They have Slaves, which is their economy, but it reduces public order. Murderous Prowess. Dark Elves receive the favor of Cain in the form of increased combat performance. Also, they get better the more you kill. Malekith gives a percentage of XP earned to other lords, which ain't bad. Plus 30 to Cult of Pleasure, which is right here. Increased chance for loyalty loss for lords of a higher rank than Malekith, makes sense. Loyalty plus 2 for new recruits. Upkeep minus 50 for Black Guards of Nagaron, Dread Spears, Bleak Swords, and Dark Shards. Okay, that's not bad. Spread Chaos Corruption, that's not bad. Diplomatic Relations plus 20 Dark Elves, so anyone like Malekith or any of the other factions on the map that are Dark Elves will start off better. Minus 50% of hero action, so we can assassinate, assault, steal, all that other kind of stuff. Chaos Corruption plus 1 from all characters, so all characters spread Chaos Corruption. That kind of ties in right there. On the start turn, Lord in this character's region have a chance to gain 2 loyalty. That's not bad for local region. Construction minus 25 for sorcery buildings. That's not bad neither. And we said for the dwarves, we're going to put, well, Thorgrim gives you minus 10 for military recruitment buildings for construction costs, which doesn't sound like much, but that's actually, depending on how they set up their chain, that could be very, very instrumental. Before I read that, grudges. Scores against the dwarves must be settled by and any means necessary to keep order. The underway, dwarves can use underground tunnels to avoid impassable terrain and enemy forces. Roster of heavily armored units with strong leadership and a variety of deadly war machines. So pretty much, they're very heavily armored. They are technologically advanced because they're dwarves. They can't use magic, and they can pretty much get anywhere, which is cool. And then they have minus 10% upkeep for Longbeards and Hammerers, which that's a grudge thrower. Hammerers right here, their damage dealer, armored, armor piercing, that's not bad. Ooh, dang, 100 armored? They aren't kidding, they are armored. Alright, so he seems pretty cool. And then with Iron Fist, the same racial abilities because they're dwarves, but we have minus percent 50 upkeep for Slayer units, which is this. They have no armor, but they're anti-large, fast, death blow, and whirling axes. And by their stats, it's not that bad. They are pretty fast for a dwarf, 40 speed. That's pretty fast. Melee's up there, so that's good. Their weapon strength is 48. That's decent. That's actually really decent. They start off with gunners, it looks like, and they're good in melee, so that's good as well. But they have very low range. Like, I guess that's not super low. That's actually pretty decent for ranged units. We won't be able to take on some of the elves, like range to range. And this is the Longbeard, so the other guy would get discounts on this. Old Grumblers, which I don't know what that means. Charge defense against large foes, so like horses, dragons. Armored and shield, so they have armor and they have a shield, so their armor is up there at 100, which ain't bad. Their weapon strength is 32, which is alright. Melee attack is 30, alright. Melee defense is 48, so that's pretty good. And pretty much how that works is, you want your weapon strength to be higher than the melee defense for you to hit a blow. Then armor will negate some of that damage depending on your melee attack. So like right here, since this guy's weapon strength is 48 and this person's melee defense is 48, they would cancel each other out. So they would hit him like almost all the time. At least from how I understand the game. I'm still new and I suck at the game. Alright, so now we're going on to Grimoire. WAG call upon additional orcs and goblin armies to field against enemy forces. Not bad. They also have the Underway, and they have an extensive unit roster of aggressive infantry, fast cavalry, and monsters. Which monsters are a good thing. It didn't say anything about monsters with the dwarves, so I don't think they're going to have monsters. The faction effects campaign range is +5 for all characters. That's pretty good. That means our armies can go faster. Minus 10% upkeep for black orcs and big uns, which we have black orcs right there, and they have a ton of armor. Holy. And their armor piercing. And they have +6 leadership for black orcs in the Lord's army, so in Grimgore's Ironhide's army. And this guy looks like he's going to be a sorcerer, but he has that giant axe, so who knows. So his faction effects are +dead with the undead, which the undead are all these people right here. They're vampires, which is pretty cool. +10 income from sacking settlements. So he's not a conqueror. He just goes out and he just sacks, which could be interesting. We could do that. And he has +5% for leadership, but he starts off with goblin archers. They're weak, expendable. What's their range? 115. They're cavalry. Decent stats, and they have poison attack, so that'll be good. And big guns.
Gork's fist. It's a giant. Retake the realms.
Does this guy have any hammers? No, he does not.
To war. I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
So, I think I narrowed it down between the dwarves and the orcs. You know what, let's do the dwarves, why not? So I'm going to play on hard, because I'm new at this game. Well, I'm not new at the game, but I don't understand how WarHammer works, and I was playing hard yesterday, and I was raging hardcore. I was playing as some of these Bretonnia factions just to kind of get a handle of it. Didn't even last past 10 turn. Didn't even last past turn 10. Not 10 turn. So I think I'm going to do Uthgrim Iron Fist. The problem with dwarves, though, is they don't like each other at all. So we're going to have to more rely on our mortal factions like the Empire here and Bretonnia or whoever else is by us to do trading. It doesn't mean we can't trade with the dwarves, it's just going to be harder. And I'm liking what they start off with. So yeah, let's start this campaign. This is going to be some fun. So depending on how our initial area is set up and where we are at and all that, I will determine what to do. While visiting his liege in Karkaza Karak, the Slayer King witnessed Thorgrim and his mighty throne vanquishing orc and goblin filth that trespassed within sight of Everpeak itself. The greenskins of the bloody spears were vanquished, but many fled into the pillars of Grungni, another outrage. The two kings agreed that while Thorgrim returned to the dwarf capital to call the clans, Ungrim would make ready for war, attacking a bunch of greenskins. I don't like orcs. Orcs are stupid. 10 hours and it will be. Oh, da-da. There it goes.
The great peak of Karaz Akarak is secure, sire. The spineless greenskins shrink before your might and have run for their burrows.
Alright.
The bloody spears still infest the mountains to the east of Karazaka.
Oh, they're right
setting
next
up
to me.
their
Okay.
hovels amidst sacred pillars. Before you can return to the Slayer Keep of Karak Kadrin, the trespassers must be destroyed. Summon the throng and march against them. To the south, yet more vicious Urki and Groby lay ready to strike at your king. Seek allies amongst your own folk, for there are many grudges to settle here.
So the one thing I noticed about dwarves is in the mountains, they can easily conquer, like settle. If you're playing as any other faction, you really can't settle well in mountains. You get a penalty and all that to them. But these people are just like, nah, we got this. Alright, grudges. Dwarves maintain a record of grievances committed against them in their books of grudges. The losses suffered by dwarven factions are recorded so that it may be later avenged. They have the underway, so okay. What's this? The bloody spears right here. So far he has orcs boys and goblin archers, which ain't jack. Yes. I'm new, but grudges. I get it. So we have slayers, which is good. We have longbeards, which is good. We have dwarf warriors, which is good. Miners, which is good. So they are siege units without being siege units. We got some range. We got 2 range actually, and they're both decent melee combatants. I think I'm gonna have fun with this campaign. All right, before I even get started and I just start destroying them, let's see where we're at. So like I was saying, one thing I noticed with the dwarves is they can inhabit like kind of the more hostile areas that otherwise people wouldn't be able to do. Like this person right here, I don't know who it is. The border princes. Their area is unpleasant to us. We really can't inhabit it, even though you're wondering like, well, it's green, luscious, and you should be able to. I just think it's because dwarves are used to all the under barrels and all that. That's why they don't inhabit it. And those dwarves up there aren't really liking us. Oh dang, they got multiple settlements here. Alright, and we are at war with apparently this person down here. I kind of want that province, so I don't think I'm going to be friends with Barak Var. Let's look real quick. Oh, I'm already friends with Barak Var. Well, that kind of sucks. We already got some stuff, so it's not the end of the world. We get the mountains. So we need allies. Let's try and get a defensive thing. And they accepted. Good. Anything else we can do with them? There is not. He distrusts dwarves, which is a dwarf. That makes sense, because dwarves don't like dwarves. So we'll get rid of that. We're improving relations with this person. Holds grudges. I don't know if I want to be friends with any of these people yet. Underdog. He'll try and confederate with us, but his faction is so far away. But still, if we can get a lot of land, I don't care where it's at, it's going to be useful. So everyone we're at war with the Bloody Hands. Oh, we're at war with all the green scrims. The green scrims. The green skin tribes. That's not bad. And we can see Manfred. Alright, well, that settles that for diplomacy. Let's see what we can do. I am playing with some mods. Like originally you wouldn't be able to start off with all this. You would start off with the level 1 settlement and you would have to work your way up. But I kind of think that's retarded that you have to do that. That's just my opinion. I mean, these are established places, all these cities that you originally start in both traditional lore of the WarHammer universe. From my understanding, I have not read any, and just like the setting wise, it just makes more sense to have them as a higher tier settlement, because I mean, these are supposed to be establish cities. And these people, and like whoever invades your lands, they just somehow invade your lands because while you're on a downturn. So we'll go through, and before we actually start building anything, let's look at our buildings. So for landmarks, we have Karzak Airfield, so gyroscope airbase, which gyroscopes are really cool. They're the dwarves' only flying units. It's literal helicopters, and it gives campaign range movement plus 5% for all forces, which is good. Upkeep reduction for gyrocopters and gyro bombers, which is good. Recruitment cost decrease for both of those again, which is good. Speed for both of them up by plus 5%, which is nice, and recruitment is pretty good. And Throne Hall of the High King, it gets public order, recruitment rank, tax, and experience for hammer units. Okay, that's not bad. And then we just have our resource, which is gems, which we'll probably build here soon. Then we have sparring chambers, which is a military building, which gives us, what do we need for that? Gunsmith forge. So in order to use minor blasting charges, we have to unlock that. So we'd have to build that, and that gives us grudge throwers. Ooh, that's not bad at all. And then that would give us cannons, and thunder is not bad at all. Organ, yeah, that's a field gun. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. What's your range? 300. Kind of not good range for artillery. There's the gyrocopters, so I'm guessing gyro bombers are right there as well. And iron drinks, troll hammer torpedoes. Oh, it's a flamethrower unit. Okay. Gyro bombers up there and flame cannons up there. But in order to unlock that, we need to have a level 4 settlement, which we do, and we need to build that, which gives us a hero. So that's not bad. And then we have armory, which will allow recruitments of those right there. And then another hero. And then just hero recruitment. Okay. Slayer Shrine, that's where we can get our slayers, which we want, because our character is about slaying. I do also have a mod that for all these buildings right here, not all of them, but for most of them, they will give you money, because it doesn't make sense in the original game how you only have one infrastructure that gives you money, because all infrastructure gives you money in one way, shape, or form. And it's not like right here, 300 income, but for 3,000. So after 10 turns, you make your money back. It's nothing really. It's kind of balanced. I like it. This is the real money maker. You can tell with generating 600. And this is another resource that we produce. Okay. Well, first things first. How much money do we have to spend? We have 5,000. What's the settlement like on this? Oh, they got nothing. They got nothing. Our units, even though we only have 7, we can easily take on both of these. I have complete and utter confidence, so I don't feel bad about doing this here. Let's build that. Slayers, Dwarf Court Wars. That would spend all the money right away. I don't know if I want to do that, because I want to unlock grudge throwers. Getting siege weaponry as soon as you can is really good. It is really good. So we'll build the siege workshop right there. That leaves us enough money that I think I'm gonna... Oh shoot, I did not want to build that. So I think I'm going to... I want to build that, possibly, but then I'm not really trading with anyone right now. But it does give to public order, and we're kind of suffering public order. Let's go ahead and just build that right there. Alright, so our money's now well spent. We'll go assault. And they're giving us a good... Oh yeah, we got this, we got this. We're just going to go ahead and fight this. This will be an easy bird. nowhere near as strong as ours. I honestly don't see why the game was giving them that good of auto resolve. Yeah, we have a unit with no armor, but then everyone else has decent armor. They're all in like the 80s, so they're going to be able to withstand a beating. Is ideal to just alright, and they're deploying over there thinking that they will have a better shot at something. How long is their arc? 140? 145? So I still outrange them. No matter what, they're going to have to come to me. So let's do something like this. They will be the front line. We'll have Slayers behind them, because Slayers will charge out in front. We'll keep some Longbeards on the side. We'll keep some Warriors on this side. And we'll keep Miners kind of in the back. And we'll place our Lord right in the center. So we'll go ahead, we'll hard group them all. Let's start this battle, and let's move them all up. And they're retreating somewhere. Oh, I think they're going to try and hide in the forest. Nope. What's this? Oh. I didn't realize that pops up when you press and hold space. So I kind of want to get on the outside of his range. He's right there. So we're already on the outside of his range. And our units will have range and be able to hit him. Let's get up close and view these stunties. Oh yeah, you can tell they have no armor. They're just running into battle. They're heavily armored. Our warriors are armored. They have guns and crossbows. Perfect. Oh wow, they do have long beards. You think they'll trip over them. Alright, let's get ready for the battle. So once they get into place, my range units will be able to hit their front line, hopefully, and cause them to come after us. If not, it's going to be a pretty simple, easy battle. Might move them up a little bit here. Perfect. And we'll turn that off. Have you hit them, and we'll have you hit them. And the AI is just going to accept this. They're getting hit, they're not falling. That's orcs for you. So one thing about dwarves is naturally they just don't like monster units. They're actually scared of monsters. We'll move everyone up. Kind of add a protection line. And then we'll have our quarrelers focus on them. We'll have them focus on them. And we'll get our dwarves on the side. We'll go for the leader. We'll actually get you up on the side, because quarrelers can range. Gun units are more of, you actually have to have a clear line of sight. Otherwise, you risk quite a bit if you don't. And let's get these miners over here. Take them out. And we're taking out their range. Our Slayers are taking some damage, so we'll pull them back. Just to kind of field everything a little bit more. Let's see if we can find our... There's our leader with his giant mohawk. Oh, dang. And like that, we're about to win this. That guy is a powerhouse. He's just absolutely destroying everything. That's why these dwarves are getting hurt as much as they are. Focus on them. You guys kill them. Come around. But we don't want our Slayers dead just yet. Slayers are more, it looks like, sideline units. Get you to go over there. Miners, focus on that. Come on, guys, kill them. Break them. We'll send the Longbeards over here to get engaged with that. We'll back them up. We might have to hold off and sieging their settlement. We did take some losses. We'll recruit some units before we just go off. We just want to clear off these units. Alright, focus on that. You guys come up on the side. And everything's broken, so kill their lord. Look at them run away, them goblin filth. They're just like, no, I had enough of this. Reach it. Massacre. Kill him. Oof. Massacre him. Come on, sprint, guys. I want to kill their lord. And the end of the battlefield's right there. The hill's blocking them. Come on, guys. Sprint. We're not going to be able to massacre him this time. Okay, we'll end the battle. That was a good battle. We almost lost a couple units, but we didn't. We did lose 93 people, which is kind of sad. Because we didn't start off with many, but it's alright. To the greenskins here. Yeah, so I guess they're just not orcs, they're goblin and goblin. So we can release captives. And they will give us money, but we'll lose cavalry. We'll lose casualty replenishment, or we can execute them, which will give us 4 leadership. See, I never understood, is that permanent 4 leadership or what? We'll just release them. We'll gain some money. Or we're taking the pillars back. Once we sit here and we get some, I'm going to say some dwarf warriors. We're going to need some more of them. Or what? How many miners do we got? You got one miner. Another miner wouldn't hurt.
Slayer King.
Get one of them. Get one of them. And then we'll go siege their fortress after this. Nice. So our lord level up.
They maintain one of their slum camps beneath the pillars of Bruni. A sin that cannot.
Yeah, I'm going to get there in a second. He will be able to recruit some, which is fine. Let's look at this. So, what is this guild tree all about? We got story quests right there. Just character buff. It looks like traditional character buff. Just give yourself plus this, plus that. Rune of Grindr. Missile resistance. Dragon Slayer. So that will help us out with large. In Norska, I don't see us fighting much chaos or Norska. But I could be wrong. So down here it's gonna be just your. I don't understand what vigor is. I'm guessing that's like your dwarfs won't run, won't get as tired or anything like that, which would be nice. That would be something to look into. Grinder's hairs, okay. So yeah, that's just a lot of the character buffs. So we have campaign movement, interception, siege holdout, which would be nice. Alright, what we covered. So I think I'm going to go for that siege holdout. Ooh, lightning strike, that's good. That's good. Ooh, and we got replenishment as well. And then research is up. Alright, so I'm liking that wall breaker. So we're going to get the campaign, and we're going to get that. And that's another mod. You don't start off with 2 skill points per level. But I figured that why not? It makes things go by a little bit faster, which is nice. So we have so far what we can research is public order, income, which I'm liking the income. Recruitment cost down for those. So this looks like a recruitment cost and just upkeep down for these people who have poison. Oh shoot, Skaven. And this just looks like a lot of. Alright, so military down here, and what's it called up here? Economic. So for right now, I want more income. We're going to go with Kazid subsidies. Oh my goodness, you're only replenishing 1 troop a turn? Oh my goodness. Whew. So what does Death Blow do? Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. They can deflect archery. Oh, this is the quest book. Okay, that's pretty cool. Alright, so alright, let's end the turn. So Barkvar declared war on Scabby Eye. Ooh, what's that going on right there? I kind of want them to get out of their settlement.
As you know all too well, the power of the Dawi has reverberated through these mountains for millennia. Harness that strength, and you will have all.
What's going on here? Well, I do have more units. How many more turns until I get some range? Grudge? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to encamp right here. Replenish some more. And then I'll get some grudge throwers and then we'll assault that region. So for right now, let's see what we can do to improve. We're going to want some more money right away. So I think it's going to be useful to get trinket maker right now. Because 1,000 per turn ain't bad. But we could get more. Because I mean our army is a substantial army. It is taking quite a bit.
I am the Slayer King.
Alright, so that's everything we can do for this turn. Another dwarf tribe has declared war on more greenskins. Can you imagine if these people are real, like dwarfs, and we'll get to them, dwarfs, elves, like just all that. That'd be a weird world we lived in. Like dwarves would probably be businessmen and like control all the mining. The elves would probably just, I don't even know what the elves would be like. They would probably just be the researchers. Mankind would probably be more divided, but not between ourselves. Maybe. I mean, it's mankind. Or how they say it, the manlings. And yeah, it would just be a weird thing all around. So public order, income from toolmakers, or more income from settlements. We can get decreased recruitment costs, which leads to attack and defense for warriors. I kind of like that. We'll go with that. It's not going to help us in this battle, but oh yeah, that was good too. Wait, does it have walls? Hopefully not. Alright, let's fight this. I could auto since this is my first time playing as them. And back, they're going to be more flanking around the sides. Since warriors up front, I could have survived without those miners, but whatever. Wait, miners have vanguard deployment? Oh well. Not even upset. We'll kind of have them flank. Nah, we'll keep them with the main army. So first things first, let's set up our blocky infantry line. We'll keep some long beards in the back to kind of just defend us. We'll have thunderers and quarrelers up front. Keep our artillery right there, and we'll put our miners on each side of us. We'll move up with those units. Something like that. Get them all right there. Actually, no. You guys. Slayers, you get in the bag. Something like that. I'm liking that. So we'll hard group it all again. We'll start the battle. And right away they're in our range, so we'll have them target the front line. And there goes the first projectiles. Ooh! And we pretty much missed a lot of them. We'll go for the middle line now. We'll make that a second group. We'll put our Lord with that group. Whew, they're just getting wrecked right there. Alright, but yeah. So, let's send up these units to attack. Longbeards will send to attack right there. These guys will send to attack right there. We're going to want these people to start aiming for them, because now our units are moving up. And you're going to send down the center. We're going to have gunners come around the side. Quarrelers. Fire on them. Miners, move up. Kind of support. We'll get some side shots into these guys right here. And then we'll reposition. Ooh, those side shots. Gonna do something like that. Keep shooting them. Yeah, they're falling. Falling pretty good. I think we took this settlement. I think it's safe to say that. And we'll move our quarrelers up a little bit. We'll keep these two right here to deal with the rerouting. Avoid the Lord. Go for that. Come off to the side. How my quarrelers doing? Aiming them. Not bad. And they're routing still. Let's pull you back. The enemy lord is wounded, which is nice. Their leadership should be crumpling now. Right there he is. He's a big leader. And there's my leader getting up in there. He's just like, screw all of you. Oh, shoot. They rerouted. They came back. Let's get quarrelers. Let's get our miners involved. And there goes the chain route. So we won that. That was not bad victory at all. That was pretty easy. Those rock throwers really did make a difference for us, and we lost even more than what the auto resolve was going to give us. I mean, even less, not even more. Alright, so we took that settlement. Our rock throwers got most of the kills along with our longbeards. If you have range, you might as well use it. And only their goblin archers survive, but no one's going to survive. And we don't want to loot or sack or raise it, we just want to occupy it, so we're just going to occupy it. And
Copter scouts report of a greenskin migration heading northwards. Spies say they intend to meet up and swell the mobs of the dread orc warlord who travels towards the Badlands. Whatever they are up to, they must be stopped. Summon the throng.
So I need to go there. I get a ruinsmith, and they have a doom driver catapult, which is the only thing I'm kind of worried about. And yeah, that's the only one I'm really worried about.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
Can I march out and kill this guy, or?
Your Dowie have been put to work fixing up the captured city, son. Yet there are many grudges still to settle. Perfidious manlings and bloodthirsty vampires threaten your kind in the north.
So I gotta raise 3 different settlements. The Karaz Akor have fallen into decline, assaulted by fell enemies above and below the ground, but no more. Ever Peak has stirred. The High King demands that the dwarf realm be brought back to its former glory. Let the task begin in earnest. So the Dawi are mad. Simple as that. That's all I'm getting out of this. Dang. We'll go with that again. That's just too good of a skill. We're going to have to go with that. And I think we'll put 1 in Pure Beard. Those are all level 4s. Honestly, we could rebuild them right here. We'll get that going up. I'm glad we got that right there. We got the catapults. We're definitely gonna shoot. I want to rebuild this over here as soon as possible, just because we can build more things in this settlement. That would be better. Okay, yes, thank you. Level Corner is still on the decline, and they're going to go down to Mount Squighorn, which will be our final battle of this region. And there's not much we can do. Let's end. So our public order is heading up. Which is nice. They're trying to do a sneak attack with that small army. How did my... I guess they're not my allies yet, but did they really just let them walk by? So what are our defenses like? I'm not worried about Karaz, because, yeah, we got a lot of stuff here. The Pillars of Grungi are a little bit less underdefended, but I think they're going to be stupid and they're going to try and just... So we're going to destroy him before... He's going to still get reinforcements, but we're going to destroy him. And I kind of get a feel for it. That's not really worth the battle, so we'll just auto-resolve. And we lost 47. We probably could have lost less. We'll just execute them. We got a terrifying mask of E, which ain't bad. So let's go ahead and let's place one in Purebeard and what's Slayer? +3. That's not bad. That could actually help us a little bit. But we're already pretty high with that. Okay. I really want to get to the casualty replenish as soon as possible, so we'll put one in Iron Willed and we'll get some in there. And then after that we'll go ahead and we'll increase how well. Nice. So we gain control of this province now, which is nice. But as we gain control, there are still... Where's Black Crowd at? It's down there. And it has gold. I found where we're going after we take care of that. Wow, they're even up here? Man, they own all this. How do we let them get this? And you dwarves did something. So we have Masters of Steel and Stone, which decreases construction, decreases recruitment cost, and allows us to recruit more. We also have growth and tradable resources, which ain't bad. We have taxes, which taxes is always good. And we have untainted and public order. What's this? Perfect. We don't have to build one. We'll just keep that there. While we're at it, we'll increase this dwarf outpost. Let's go ahead and increase our gems. Anyone willing to trade with us?
Onward.
We already have a trade partner right there. Okay. Can we get a trade partner with anyone else? Reliable, holds grudges, they're at war with the blood spears. Just wait, before I do anything. Those are the only two regions right there. I think we're going to hold off invading down here for now. And I'm going to get that region up there since there's only two. Alright, so there's not anything we can recruit right now, sadly. We need 5,000 before we can get cannons and thunderers, which I'm going to want. That's actually good. More trade resources equals more money. Just go ahead and end the turn. Yes, we can build more, but I want to upgrade some of these things and get some better units. Field them. And he ran away because he's scared. I want to also do that quest as soon as possible right there, because that quest is actually quite a bit. Drakatok the pillar. Wait. Okay. So a random event with us just being attacked.
It is time.
We'll go off and we'll do this quest. I think we can defend it. Yeah, they got some Doom Pole and they got Cavalry, but we got Grudge Throwers, which longer range, so they're still going to have to come to us, and they just have goblins. So I'm not too scared of them. What's going on here? The smithy would allow quarrelers, dwarfs, slayers. That's 4,000. I got 4,000. Oh, are you kidding me? I gotta upgrade you first. 2 more turns. I'm getting 2. So let's do some more money and public order. I'll make that up by the time I actually have to upgrade that. Alright guys, I'm approaching the limit on how much more I have to do. If anything, I might just do that quest right there and I will call it good.
A rival power desires a change in your mutual relations.
Okay, thank you. He wants to have a non-aggression pact, and his strength rating is pretty high compared to ours. I think it'll be in our best interest right now to take that. Because us dwarves, we don't want to be fighting against each other. At least not yet. Alright, so what we got? We got gather throngs, so nice recruitment and all that. We'll do that. So I want that. And then in a couple turns, we'll go there. So our army's not the best, but it's also not the worst. You're going to get 5,000. It's going next turn we can upgrade that. That's going to take about 2-3 turns for it to fully upgrade. Alright, we got this. We can do this. So we own this province. We're doing good so far. I really want to come up here and control this mountain province. I don't want those allies over there to get it. And why am I walking? Dang, I forgot I could use the underground, the under tunnel. As you can tell, I play as this faction quite a bit. Oh, nice. He's got increase. Alright, before we do that, let's just go ahead and upgrade this. Well, that didn't even cost jack to upgrade. I was thinking it was going to cost more. So how's our garrison looking on all these? We got quarrelers now, so it's not the best garrisons. They'll hold out from a small force like that. We can build. I'm actually going to build that in both these provinces because defenses are going to be needed. So let's go ahead and attack now. Okay. Right click to trigger quest. Maybe we have to end it and it'll just trigger automatically. There's Mount Gumby, or Gunbad. We're going to take that over since we're over here. If I have to, I'll just set up an encampment and recruit some quarrelers. Because we want some more range, definitely. Range is nice. We have cannons as well, which cannons could help us quite a bit. Alright, so next turn I'll get the armory. Oh, we weren't close to it, that's why it wasn't working. Alright, so I'm thinking this is going to be our last battle here for today, and then we'll continue everything, you know, on the next episode. So let's go ahead and though. Well, when I'm recording this, it's in the morning. By the time it's uploaded, how has your guys' day have been? You know, go ahead and leave it in the comments. I'd like to moderate now. It's a lot of friends following me. Thank you guys. for improvement or content you would like to see, I mean, go ahead, tell me about it. And yeah, I'll definitely think about it. I'm not going to promise I can do anything because, I mean, I'm human, can't promise much, but I'll try to do it. Like, I really will. I have fun, a lot of fun doing this, just recordings and all that. And how are we set up? We got the miners up front, which ain't bad, but we're going to want our range up front to actually give us that nice little range. Do that. We'll put some dwarf warriors right behind them. I'll actually put the longbeards and dwarf warriors right there. Put our leader right there, and slayers can come up behind here and just support, because I don't think they got anything. Oh shoot! Coming off on the side here. So we'll split off those. Get those units, attack him. Come off of the side. I did not tell you guys to go there. I want you to attack the goblin archers. I want you guys to flank behind them and attack. How's everything going over here? You guys, I want you to target the center mass. Alright, get you back in formation. Oh, what the heck? Nah, just get these people. What's that? Oh, it's the... We'll send the miners up behind them. We'll set these guys back up. We have reinforcements. What? I was not expecting that. Alright, miners, get around the side. What kind of reinforcement? Oh, gyro choppers. Nice. This is going to help us. Oh, the AI's controlling them. Even better. The foe attacks our ally. How dare they? Oh shoot! Get back there! Defend those quarrelers! Alright, get back here, guys. Get back here. Get in there. Pull these grudge throwers up. Alright, we're getting this. We're getting this. We'll have them go for that. The miners are going for that. Let's get these warriors to come around the side and take down these goblins. Have you attack you. You attack you. They're running away. Let's get him up. Let's get him in the battle. Dwarves, get over here. A lot of dwarves. They're scattered everywhere. Let's take down that doom pole. Alright, we got this. We're routing. We're routing. Nice, nice. And now we're just pushing up because these people are pansies. Those gyro choppers, though. Look at that. It's so cool. Little stunties flying helicopters. We got regular gunners. Well, they're about to chain route. We just gotta take care of that. Oh, they're launching goblins. That's great. Let's launch one. I want to see it. Oh, that's so freaking funny right there. That's terrible because my dwarves are getting wrecked, but they're launching goblins at us. That's just great. Alright, good battle. We ended up winning that. That was really nice. They deployed a lot. They lost a lot. We lost barely anything. And we got some Aero Corps. Or the Air Corps to join us. Maybe because it sounds too much like corpse. The Everpeak Air Corps. Well, since they're not gonna help anyone, we're just gonna release them. Alright, well, that's pretty much all the time I believe I'm gonna have for this video. I just want to thank you all for watching and come along for the ride, and I really want to get up there before they get any more defenders or anything and just... Alright, before I go... I really want that. It's 3 more turns. Hero's not moved. What does he do? He scouts, cleans, he's a runesmith. Oh, he's a wizard. Oh, you sir. You sir. Need to get with the army. So in 3 turns he'll get up there. Alright, end the turn. They're using the underway, but that army's tattered. So my teammates down there must be helping me, which is nice. There's corruption spreading right there. Militia training, which is nice. We go with dwarf treasuries. We need to get you up there as fast as possible. We'll upgrade that because we're getting some money now.
Ready.
What are you doing? Tempted to tell them to go down there and just take that. Can we become military?
Fine.
Nice.
To war.
Alright, well guys, that will be it. Thank you for coming along on this journey so far, and I have high hopes for this campaign actually. So next time we're gonna take Mount Gunbad, Grand Peak, then we'll march south and take Krog Dawn, Black Krog, and those two settlements. Iron Rock. Who has Iron Rock? I haven't discovered Iron Rock. It's probably down in here then. So we'll do that. That seems like a good game plan for now. But so far, thank you everyone for watching. This has been Shatteredfriend Gaming, and I appreciate you guys coming along for the ride. I hope you all have a nice